ladies, Devon Brown here again with another No BS dating success tip. And as always, be sure to check out my website, howtogetamanow.com. It gives you a lot of free dating advice and tips. And also, be sure to share it with your other girlfriends who are single. I don't know if your mama's single. You can give it to her. Tell her to check it out. Or anybody else you know, any other woman you know who needs good dating advice. So, today's conversation is going to be about a particular aspect of dating websites. And let me explain what I mean and what I'm talking about. I was actually having a conversation with a girlfriend of mine the other day, and she's on a dating website. Actually, she's on a couple of them, which I highly recommend. But we'll make another video about that later. But anywho, she was curious as to why men would sometimes look at her profile and not hit her up. And so she says to me, and maybe you can relate to this. She says, Devon, if a guy looks at my profile and doesn't wink at me or doesn't, send me a letter or something, does it mean that he's not interested? And my answer to her was, well, that's a possibility, but he could also be extremely interested. And she says, well, Devon, that doesn't make any sense. If he's interested, why didn't he say anything to me? And my guess is that there are some of you out there, some of you women out there that have wondered the same thing. So let me put it to you like this. Let's flip the script, as they say, for a second, and let me ask you a question. And this is what I asked my girlfriend. I said, have you ever been messing around on the dating sites, scrolling through people's profiles and stuff, and seen a guy who you found attractive, but you didn't say anything to him? And she said, yeah, happens relatively frequently. I said, okay, why didn't you say anything to him? She says, well, any number of reasons. Maybe, I was a little intimidated by him because I thought he was really attractive. Or maybe I just wasn't in the mood to approach anybody that day, but if I had hit him up, or if I had seen his profile yesterday, I would have hit him up, or I would have reached out and said something to him. I said, so there are several reasons why you don't hit a guy up who you're attracted to, right? And she says, yeah, okay. I said, great. Men are the exact same way. You see, if I look at your profile and I don't hit you up or I don't reach out to try to contact you, it could mean a couple of things. Number one, it could definitely mean that I'm not interested. That's a total possibility. And I would say that that's a possibility, or that's a reality. I don't know. I don't have a number on this, but I would say at least half the time. But what that also means is that if half the time he's not interested, half the time he might be interested. So the point that I want to get at is that if a guy looks at your profile and doesn't say anything to you, don't automatically think to yourself, oh, he's not interested. If a guy looks at your profile and he doesn't say anything to you and you're interested in him, then don't be scared to shoot him a quick email and say, hey, and actually I got this message a couple weeks ago and I was really, really surprised by it. It turns out that I wasn't really interested in the girl, but nevertheless, I'm just being honest. But nevertheless, here's what she said, and I thought it was absolutely genius, and I wanted to actually commend her on saying it. She said, hey, I noticed you checked out my profile, and I noticed you didn't say anything. I noticed you didn't say hi to me. So my guess is that you were either A, shy, or B, you don't think I'm attractive. I'm hoping that it was that you were shy. If you are shy, you can say hi back to me, or something to that effect. You kind of get what I'm saying. Does that make sense, Sarah?
Complete. Yeah.
So she basically said, hi, I understand that sometimes you're not attracted, and I also understand that sometimes you're just being shy, or you don't want to hit me up for whatever reason, even though you are attracted to me. I hope that it's this one. I hope it's a good one. And if you are attracted to me, let me know.
Good for her.
That's very good for her.
Yeah.
And I appreciated her taking the initiative to say that and understand the human psychology of it. So a lot of times when I see a woman who's looked at my profile and I find her attractive, I will often hit her back. But I'm silly, so I'll say some silly crap like, hey, I noticed you checked out my profile. Are you stalking me? Please say yes. Or something like that. Which sometimes gets a laugh and sometimes doesn't. Whatever. But the point is that, and the whole thing I want you to get out of this video is, just because a man looks at your profile and doesn't say hi to you, it does not automatically mean that he doesn't like you or that he doesn't find you attractive. He could very well just be intimidated by you, and if you were to just reach out to him and say, hey, I noticed you looked at my profile, blah, 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 he could very well say, wow, I'm surprised that you hit me up. I'm surprised that you're interested back in me. I would love to hang out with you. But you don't know unless you try. So, on that note, hopefully you found this tip helpful. If you have like a bunch of cute, hot, single girlfriends, Tell them to check out my site and pimp myself. On that note, we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.